Think about how often small symptoms are brushed off. A little tiredness, occasional dizziness, mild swelling, or changes in sleep. Many people say, it's just age, and move on. Hello, I'm Dr. Livia Carter. I've spent the last 10 years working with older adults, helping them stay strong, independent, and confident in their health. My goal today is not to alarm you, but to help you notice simple signals your body may already be giving you. In this video, we're going to talk about 7 warning signs that many people ignore. These signs are not meant to scare you. They are meant to guide you. When noticed early, many health problems can be managed, slowed, or even prevented. By the end of this video, you will know how to recognize these early signals, understand what they may mean, and feel more confident about when to take simple action. One of the most commonly ignored warning signs is unusual fatigue. This is not the normal tiredness that comes after a busy day or a night of poor sleep. This is the kind of fatigue that lingers even after rest, where simple tasks like walking across a room, climbing a few steps, or carrying groceries feel harder than they used to. Many people describe it as a heaviness in the body, or a sense that their energy never fully returns, even after sitting or lying down. Fatigue can happen for many harmless reasons, such as poor sleep, dehydration, emotional stress, or temporary changes in routine. These are common and often improve on their own. But when fatigue continues for weeks, or when it slowly becomes part of daily life, it may be your body's way of asking for attention. Energy in the body depends on several systems working together. The heart helps circulate oxygen-rich blood, the lungs supply oxygen, and the blood carries ions to every cell. When one of these systems is not working as efficiently as before, the body may respond by slowing down. This slowdown often appears first as tiredness rather than pain or illness, which is why many people overlook it. Think of your body like a rechargeable battery. When the battery is healthy, it charges fully and lasts through the day. But when something affects the charging process, the battery drains more quickly, even if you are not doing more than usual. In the same way, persistent fatigue can be an early signal that something needs attention, even if everything else feels normal. It is also important to notice patterns. Fatigue that appears suddenly, fatigue that worsens over time, or fatigue that interferes with daily activities is different from ordinary tiredness. Paying attention to these patterns helps you understand your body better and makes it easier to explain your symptoms if you choose to speak with a healthcare professional. The encouraging news is that fatigue often improves when the underlying cause is addressed. Many people regain their energy simply by adjusting hydration, improving sleep habits, increasing gentle daily movement, or getting early medical advice when needed. Small, consistent changes can restore strength and help the body feel balanced again, often sooner than people expect. Another sign people often ignore is shortness of breath during normal activities. Many people assume this is simply a natural part of aging. They notice that walking across the room, climbing a few steps, or carrying groceries feels slightly harder than it used to, and they tell themselves, "I'm just getting older." While it is true that endurance can gradually change with age, a noticeable difference over a short period of time is something worth paying attention to. Breathing is closely connected to how well the heart, lungs, and circulation are working together. When these systems are functioning smoothly, breathing feels easy and natural. You don't have to think about it. But when the body has to work a little harder to deliver oxygen, even simple activities can begin to feel tiring or uncomfortable. Think of your breathing like a car's fuel system. When everything runs smoothly, the engine responds easily, and the dress that you drive feels effortless. But if the fuel line becomes restricted or the engine isn't performing efficiently, even small hills start to feel like a challenge. In the same way, when breathing changes, the body may be signaling that something needs attention, even if the change feels small at first. Sometimes shortness of breath can be linked to everyday causes, such as low physical activity, mild dehydration, or spending long periods sitting. Muscles, including those involved in breathing, stay stronger when they are used regularly. When movement decreases, the body can lose a bit of efficiency, and breathing may feel heavier during activities that once felt easy. It's also important to notice patterns. Does the breathlessness happen only during heavy activity? Or does it appear during simple tasks like dressing, walking at a normal pace, or talking while moving. Changes in patterns often provide useful clues about what the body is experiencing. Paying attention doesn't mean assuming the worst. It simply means staying aware. Many people find that improving daily walking, practicing gentle breathing exercises, or discussing symptoms early with a healthcare professional helps them feel more comfortable and confident in their daily activities. And breathing changes are only one of the quiet signals the body may give. There's another sign that often appears even earlier. Changes in sleep patterns can also be an early warning sign that many people overlook, especially as they grow older. It is very common to wake up once during the night or to sleep a little lighter than before. However, when sleep becomes restless, when you wake up many times, or when you wake in the morning still feeling tired, it may be your body's way of asking for attention. Sleep is not just rest. It is the time when the body repairs tissues, balances hormones, and restores energy. During deep sleep, the heart rate slows, the brain clears waste products, and muscles recover from the work of the day. When sleep is disturbed night after night, these natural repair processes may not happen as effectively. There are many gentle reasons why sleep patterns change. Stress is one of the most common causes. Even small daily worries about family, finances, or health can keep the mind active at night. Sometimes people do not even realize they are tense until they notice their sleep has become lighter or more broken. Another possible reason is blood sugar changes. If blood sugar drops or rises during the night, the body may respond by waking you up. This can happen quietly, without obvious symptoms, but the sleep cycle becomes interrupted. Over time, this may lead to feeling tired during the day, even after spending enough hours in bed. Breathing patterns during sleep can also change gradually. Some people begin to breathe more shallowly or experience brief pauses in breathing, which can cause the brain to wake the body slightly, often without full awareness. The person may not remember waking up, but the sleep is no longer deep or refreshing. Think of sleep like charging a battery. If the charger is loose or keeps disconnecting, the battery never reaches full power. In the same way, interrupted sleep may leave the body only partially restored. The encouraging thing to remember is that many sleep problems improve once the cause is identified. Simple changes, like improving evening routines, adjusting meal timing, staying hydrated, or speaking with a healthcare professional can often make a noticeable difference. Have you noticed your sleep quality changing over the past year, even slightly? Sometimes simply becoming aware of patterns, like how often you wake up or how rested you feel in the morning, is the first helpful step toward better sleep and better overall health. Another commonly ignored signal is swelling in the feet or ankles. Many people assume swelling comes only from standing too long, traveling, or wearing tight shoes. And sometimes that is true. After a long day, it is normal for fluid to collect slightly in the lower part of the legs, especially in warm weather. But when swelling becomes frequent, lasts for many days, or appears without a clear reason, it may be the body's quiet way of asking for attention. Our bodies are designed to keep fluids moving in a balanced way. Blood travels through vessels, delivering oxygen and nutrients, and then returns to the heart. When this circulation slows down, fluid can begin to settle in the tissues, especially in the feet and ankles, because gravity naturally pulls fluid downward. This is why swelling often appears first in the lower legs. Picture a gentle stream of water flowing through a garden hose. When the flow is smooth, water moves easily from one end to the other. But if the pressure changes or the flow slows, water may begin to pool in certain areas. The body's circulation works in a similar way. Changes in movement, hydration, heart function, or even long periods of sitting can affect how smoothly fluid moves through the body. Swelling can also be influenced by daily habits. Sitting for long hours without moving the legs, drinking too little water, or consuming very salty foods may cause the body to hold on to extra fluid. Sometimes medications can also contribute to mild swelling. These causes are often manageable once they are recognized. It is also important to pay attention to patterns. Swelling that appears at the end of the day but improves overnight may have a different meaning than swelling that remains constant or gradually increases over time. Noticing when it happens, how long it lasts, and whether it affects one foot or both can provide helpful clues. The reassuring part is that early evaluation of swelling often leads to simple solutions. Gentle walking, raising the legs while resting, staying well hydrated, and adjusting posture throughout the day can make a noticeable difference for many people. When swelling is discussed early with a healthcare professional, small lifestyle changes are often enough to improve comfort and circulation, helping the body return to its natural balance. Let's talk about another sign that often goes unnoticed: frequent headaches or a sense of pressure in the head. Occasional headaches are common and usually harmless. Many people experience them after a long day, poor sleep, or spending too much time reading or looking at screens. But headaches that begin to appear more often, last longer, or feel different than usual may be your body's way of asking for attention. One reason headaches develop is dehydration. As we grow older, the sense of thirst sometimes becomes weaker, and many people do not realize they are drinking less water than their body needs. Even mild dehydration can cause the head to feel heavy or tight. Another common cause is muscle tension, especially in the neck and shoulders. Sitting in one position for a long time, leaning forward while watching television, or reading without proper support can gradually strain the muscles, and that strain may show up as a headache. Blood pressure changes can also play a role. This does not mean every headache is serious, but when headaches appear together with dizziness, fatigue, or blurred vision, it may be wise to pay closer attention and speak with a healthcare professional. The body often uses discomfort as a messenger, not as punishment. Pain is simply information, a signal that invites us to pause, observe, and make small adjustments. Another helpful way to understand headaches is to think of them like a warning light in a car. The light does not tell you exactly what the problem is, but it tells you it's time to check under the hood. Ignoring the signal does not make it disappear. It simply delays understanding the cause. The encouraging part is that many headaches improve with simple, gentle changes. Drinking water regularly throughout the day, stretching the neck and shoulders, improving posture while sitting, and taking short breaks during long periods of activity can make a noticeable difference. Some people also find relief by maintaining regular sleep times and spending a few minutes each day relaxing the mind, whether through quiet breathing, light walking, or listening to calming music. When the cause is understood and small habits are adjusted, the body often responds positively. Energy improves, the head feels clearer, and daily life becomes more comfortable. Small steps, taken consistently, can bring steady relief and help you feel more in control of your well-being. Another signal that is often ignored is a gradual loss of strength or balance. This doesn't usually happen overnight. It often appears slowly: difficulty opening jars, feeling less steady while walking, or needing support when standing up. Muscle strength is like a savings account. Small daily deposits of movement keep it strong, but long periods of inactivity can slowly reduce it. And strength isn't the only thing that changes quietly. Sometimes, the body signals problems through appetite and digestion. Changes in appetite, unexplained weight loss, or losing interest in meals can be important signals. Food provides the body with energy and building blocks. When appetite drops without a clear reason, it's worth noticing. Sometimes this happens because of taste changes, mood, or digestion patterns. Sometimes it's a signal to check overall health. Have you or someone you know ever noticed a sudden change in appetite that lasted more than a few weeks? It's more common than people think. Another overlooked warning sign is memory changes that interfere with daily tasks. Forgetting a name occasionally is normal, but repeatedly misplacing items, missing appointments, or struggling with familiar routines may be worth discussing with a professional. The brain, like any organ, benefits from early care and attention. The hopeful truth is that many memory concerns are related to sleep, stress, or nutrition, and improving these areas often helps clarity and focus return. The seventh warning sign many people ignore is persistent dizziness or feeling lightheaded. This sensation may come and go, which makes it easy to dismiss, but balance and blood flow are closely connected, and recurring dizziness is the body's way of asking for attention. Imagine standing up too quickly and feeling the room spin for a moment. That brief sensation is common, but when dizziness happens frequently, it deserves a closer look. In many cases, dizziness improves once hydration, blood pressure, or inner ear balance is addressed. Early attention often makes solutions simpler. What's important to understand is that these signs are not predictions of serious illness. They are simply signals. The body communicates gradually. Problems rarely appear overnight. Think of health like maintaining a home. Small cracks in a wall don't mean the house is collapsing. But noticing those cracks early makes repairs easier and less stressful. And there is one more important idea many people overlook. Not every warning sign feels dramatic. Many of the most important health signals are subtle. A slight change in walking speed, a little less stamina than last month, needing longer to recover after activity. These changes are easy to ignore because they don't interrupt daily life right away. But paying attention to patterns over time gives you power. Awareness is one of the strongest tools in preventive health. When was the last time you really paused and asked yourself, has anything in my body changed recently, even in a small way? One of the healthiest habits anyone can develop is simply noticing. Noticing energy levels, noticing sleep, noticing balance, noticing appetite. These small observations help you communicate clearly with your doctor and take action early if needed. The good news is that small steps taken early often lead to big improvements. Many people who begin paying attention to these signals feel more in control of their health within just a few weeks. I'm curious to hear from you. Which of these signs do you think people ignore the most, and which one surprised you today? Let me know in the comments. Your experience may help someone else notice something important. This video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical advice. Always consult your doctor for guidance specific to your health and situation. In the next video, we'll talk about a simple daily habit that helps protect both memory and heart health at the same time, something many people overlook. Completely. Thank you for spending these few minutes investing in your health. Take care of your body, move gently, rest well, and stay aware. Small steps, taken consistently, can lead to lasting strength and independence. I'll see you in the next video.